How to hygienically store this trash dumpster tool in the house without it touching any part of the house, floor, or wall. I have no garage. Link to the tool in question. am.com/EBF. This product cost me $140 Canadian, including shipping. Its use is self-explanatory in the picture. My concerns is how to store this in its fully extended length hygienically in the house. I don't have a garage and I can't store it outside the house. I don't want to put it just anywhere in the house because its ends will be in contact with a dumpster. I want to be able to somehow isolate it from the rest of the house, that is, it not touching any part of the house. Before I bought this product, I thought the product could be retracted and extended, and I planned to simply retract it and then store it in a bucket. However, after receiving it, I realized that it cannot be retracted. Instead, it has to be collapsed, and then the rod part is secured to the plastic snap clamps. The snap clamps are very tight and not easy to use at all. In addition to it being a pain in the to use, I am afraid that repeatedly snapping it on and off will damage the clamps over time, and this thing is not cheap. So I want to store it in its full length, but without it touching any part of the floor or walls. Any suggestions or ideas? Edit to include the dimensions of this tool in its full length. 13 centimeters by 115 centimeters or 5.11 inches by 45.27 inches. This is the final setup that I have adopted, /imgur.com/A3SXPZ. I initially thought of using only a plastic bag for the top end, but floppy plastic bags can be hard to manipulate and there is a chance of me accidentally touching the contaminated parts while putting the plastic bag on. So I decided to shove a cereal box into a Ziploc bag so that this cover has a shape and is easier to put on the end of the tool. The plan is to wipe both ends before bringing the tool into the house. Then, one end will be in the bucket and the other end will slide into the cereal box and Ziploc bag cover.